Bonjour, bonjour, PSG back to the very, very best as they keep on winning to remain top of the pops. But what about the chasing pack as Monaco fluff their lines? We'll take a little look next. With another pre-show today, we take a look at match number 14. Bonjour, bonjour, at Ligue 1, the Uber Eats, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new to the channel, smash your subscribe and get your bang up to date. All things Ligue 1 related. Blackburn Rovers related. Whoa, football lady, we're going to all here. Under a bloody Christmas tree. That's right, of course. We're getting closer and closer to the Christmas period, of course. I think there's a winter break, so we'll hopefully get a bit of a respite, of course, with games coming thick and fast. But we'll talk more about, of course, match number 14 in just 1 second. Before then, we'll talk on a big shout out to the patrons. That's right, because we have a brand new patron, boys and girls. Right, Stephen McNeil becomes the latest member of the gang, becoming number 22, and as we try to get to number 25, and there's 3 weeks to go. Can we make it? Can we believe it? Can we believe it? I do hope so. That would be absolutely tip-top way to end 2020, which has been a ghastly year for most of us. So if you're interested to become the latest member of the Patreon gang, check out the link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. It's also in the description as well, and also alongside that is my Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, so make sure you stop by those as well. I'm trying to get my numbers up on the old Twitter because we're going to have exclusive content just next year. It's going to be a good 2021, better than 2020. So anyway, let's get into it. Bonjour, and have a little look, of course, at how we all got on last running, of course, at Montpellier and the likes. Of course, kick it all off. Here's the criteria. 0 to 3, you're in the shit-face gang. 4 to 7, straight-face club. And 8+, you're in the top bins. I think I did very, very well. I think so. One of them. One of those weeks, boys. One of those big weeks. I think I killed it. 0 to 3. Here we go. Nîmes against Olympique Marseille. 2-0. Called it on Friday night, of course. Bang on the nose. Dario Benedetto, the Scottish Saint-Germain, giving Marseille the 2-0 win. Adrien Kubas getting himself sent off on this one for Nîmes. Made it a little bit easier for Marseille to go 2-0 up. Stade Rennes against Lens. Ended up as a 1-0 win. A 2-0 win for Lens. I actually went with the 1-0 win for Lens on this one. Yeah, I'm glad that fixture's out the way. Those are a pain in the backside. Andrea Kulmanendo and Scottish Igaditus Gananganagno and Scottish for Lens in a 2-0 win on the day. Meanwhile, PSG got back to winning ways. A good win over Montpellier. 3-1 in the end for PSG, the visitors, of course, leaders and champions over Montpellier. Goals, Colin Dangban, Scottish Moise Keane and Kylian Mbappe. Steffi Mambendi, of course, he's English, I believe, playing his football for Montpellier. 3-1 win for PSG. Lille, though, did a number on Monaco. Was a 2-1 win in the end for Lille. Actually went with a 3-2 win. Did it predict a bit of a goal fest on this one. Jonathan David on Scotia for Lille, with Youssef Yanzinzi as well for Lille. Pietro Pellegrini on the Scotia for Monaco. Who's the youngster? I do like this kid. Pietro Pellegrini. He was on Fiorentina's books, I think. Or was it Monza's books? I can't really remember. Youngster. Monaco. None of those two teams. He was on Genoa's books. He's only 19 years of age. He's already got one cap for Italy. When was it? When was the cap for Italy? It was 2020, so he could make a little bit of a gate-crashing appearance for the Euros. Again, he's not really playing that many games, though, and he's not scoring that many goals, but you know what? It could still be it. So yeah, keep an eye on that guy, Peter Pellegrini. Words to that effect on that one. A result for Lille in the end. Next up, Angers against Lorient. Ended up as a 2-0 win for Angers. Goals Angelo Fungini on Scottish Pierre Cabelli as well. As Angers took a 2-0 win. One with the 1-0. One with the 1-0. Got it pretty much close to the money. Meanwhile, Bordeaux against Brest. Cheeky. Ended up as a 1-0 win for Bordeaux on this bad boy. Hapel Ben Arfa again on the score sheet. I think he's got a couple goals now for Bordeaux as they beat Brest. Actually with a 2-1 win for Bordeaux. Ain't too shabby. Dijon against Saint-Étienne ended up as a 0-0 draw. Called it, lads. Bloody well called it. I did. Nothing to report here. Any red cards? Nothing. Meanwhile, Nantes against Strasbourg ended up as a 4-0 win for Strasbourg. Big win for them as they took the 3 points. Dimitri Lenardi with a goal there. Diallo, Jorek Juke and Kevin Zoli on the score sheet for Strasbourg. And a big away days for them. I went for Nantes myself. Shame on me. Reims against Nice ended up as a 1-0 win for Reims. No, that was my pick. It was a 0-0 draw in the end. First point in the bag for the new caretaker coach or whoever it is in charge of these days. It ain't Patrick Vieira, that's for sure. And then wrapping it up, Lyon 2-0 winners over, 3-1 winners over Metz. I actually went with a 2-0 win myself. Goals on this one, actually goals and cards here. Memphis Depay with a goal, Karim Kampe on Scotia with a couple of goals there for Lyon. Farid Bouliala on Scotia for Metz with Jonathan Boy getting sent off, and Raheem Cherki also getting carded and seeing the stands nice and early there. As you can see, did pretty well. 7 out of 10. Ain't too shabby, of course. This is the table as it stands. Dijon Mustard rooted to the foot of the table alongside Lorient as well. Stade Reims not doing too well this season. Of course, they did very, very well last season, but they've had a crash back down to earth this time around. On the flip side, PSG lead the charge 2 points clear over Lille and Lyon. Olympique Marseille up to 4th as well, just 4 points. And they've got 2 games in hand. 2 games in hand, Marseille. They could go out and do this. I believe they are my team, of course. Marseille, my team's doing all right here in La France. My team is doing okay out in Spain. My team is doing okay in Scotland. My team is doing okay in the Championship. And of course, my team is doing all right in the Bundesliga as well. And of course, my pick for the Italian title is also doing very well on my team. Sampdoria not doing that good over there. But anyway, regardless of that, let's get into it, of course. Take a look at how we all got on or how you guys got on, of course. Can you beat me with 7? Remember that number? 7 out of 10 to oust this fella. Can you do it? Let's have a look. Ivan Stringer, you did okay. Arishki Shirishki also did okay. Ilbich Donakov and Dats did okay. Bizarre did bits. Nathan Eva also did very, very well. Well done to you, brother. Hans Worst also did good. We are Kibian not too shabby either. Gaming Charlie did bits. The D-Man not too bad. Roberto Hollis also did good. Homaji Monday also did very, very well as well. Alan MC also good indeed. Yannick Buster did bits. Shane O'Donnell also kicking ass and taking names. Okay, he did okay. Gamin Taran did okay. Image O'Donnell also did very, very well. Costas K, he's okay. Russell Frost though, home run. I think he may be the leader here, of course, with his performance. Ultra also did very, very well. In fact, give him a round of applause. Mescaville also did good, very good. Shepard also killed ass and take names, and Elgin Cow also did very, very well indeed. So it looks like Russell Frost is going to wear the crown here. Is he going to wear the crown? Am I not even in that discussion? Am I not? No, I'm bloody not. I've been ousted. I've been ousted by Russell Frost and his stinking 8 out of 10. So fair play to him, though. Well done indeed. Shannon O'Donnell also did very, very well as well. Either take a bounce on as well for coming in silver, just like this guy. And then just chasing pack. Who cares? Who cares about 3rd and beyond? It's the top 2 that matters, really. Of course, that is this week and this week alone. What about the overall kingpin? Well, bow down to your king, which is Omaji Monday with a 53% success rate. Hans Worst, though, is in second spot, just 2 percentage points behind. We are QBR is in bronze right now. Shane O'Donnell, he ain't out of the woods yet, brother. He's catching up on you guys. Of course, the leading patron of the gang right here, right now. LG and Count, Mescaville, Russell Frost inside the top 10. There for the taking. It's still very, very early out in the Ligue campaign. Of course, we're going to get more action, of course, in the second half of the season. Where are we at? We're not even at the halfway yet. We're not even at the halfway. Still plenty of games to be had. Still plenty of big points to be offered as well. Let's get into it, of course. Take a look at match day number 14. I don't know what that is in French. La Fortine. Here we go. Of course, taking on for Saint-Étienne against Angers. Taking on place on Friday, the 11th of December. They played each other 56 times, 25 wins for Saint-Étienne, 12 wins for Angers, and 19 bloody draws. The last 6 sees 2 wins apiece and 2 bloody draws. Of course, last time out was in Angers. It was a 4-win for Angers back in September in 2019. Last time out at Saint-Étienne was a 7-goal Bobby Dazzler, going in favour of Saint-Étienne back in November 2018. Luce Dioni on score sheet. Matteo Debucci as well with a goal. Vincent Marchand with a big fat OG. Roman Hamuma as well with the winner for Saint-Étienne. Matthew Pavlovich, Flavien Tate and Stefan Bahuken on score sheet for Angers heading into this. Angers have actually won the last 3 away matches. Saint-Étienne have actually had to win the last 10, both home and away. Angers also scoring at least 2 goals in the last 3. They come into this just one defeat the past 5. That is Angers in all competitions, including a bit of a Mickey Mouse game against Noir. On the flip side, just 1 defeat the past 4 for Saint-Étienne. That was against Brest, and 4-1 loss as well. Heading into this, of course, bookies odds. What do we have on the bookies odds? Bookies odds. The bookies odds on this one coming into this. Saint-Étienne 11-8 for the victory. 2-5 is your draw. 9-5 is your away win. Of course, a situation out in the league sees Saint-Étienne currently find themselves in 15th in a win for them. They could actually go as high as 14th. On the flip side, Angers coming to this in 7th, but a win for them. They could go up to the 4th spot in the table with a W. I'm going with Angers to get something out of this with a 1-1 draw in the next up. Of course, we have a bit of a fruity one. It is Marseille up against Monaco. All eyes on this one on Saturday evening, afternoon, depending on where are you in the world. 109 times they played each other in the past. 43 wins for Marseille, 40 wins for Monaco, and 26 draws. The last 6 sees 2 wins apiece and 2 bloody draws. Of course, last time out was in Monaco just last year in the French Cup. It looks like 2 wins for Monaco in Monaco. Last time they played each other in Marseille was a 1-1 draw. In fact, yeah, it's not the best bit of form heading into this. I'm just trying to see okay, I see it now. The 2 games that Marseille won. So last time in Marseille was a 1-1 draw back in January 2019. Marseille have actually won the last 5 in Ligue 1. They come into this 3 wins on the spin in all competitions, including the Champions League, where they did win against Olympiacos. On the flip side, Monaco coming to this 1 defeat the past 5 for them. That was against Lille the other day. So they're also looking very, very good form-wise. Bookies odds 13-8 for Marseille, 5-2 is your draw, 64 is your Monaco on this one. Monaco coming to in 5th in a win for them. They could go top of second in the table. Of course, a win for Marseille in 4th. No, they can't go there. They could go second in the table as well. Close one, this one. Going to go with my boys. Going to go with my head with a 2-1 win and my heart. 2-1 win for Marseille to take it to the bank. Next up, we have Lens up against Montpellier. Of course, they played each other in the past 50 times, in the past 24 times. 24 wins for Lens, 16 wins for Montpellier and 10 bloody draws. That's right, the last 6 sees 3 for Lens, 2 for Montpellier and 1 draw. Of course, last time out was in Lens. Was the 1 win for Montpellier back in 2015, of course, back in May. Andre Mounier on the score sheet for Montpellier. Luc Landry getting himself sent off. Montpellier have actually got a clean sheet in the last 3 away matches. They've also won the last 3 heading into this. Just 1 defeat the past 5. That was against PSG just the other day. On the flip side, just 1 defeat the past 5 for Lens. That was against Angers a couple of games back as well. 2 wins though, and the past 5 if you want to look at it at a broader spectrum, of course. Heading into 64 for Lens. Around the 5 is your draw, 50-8 is your away win. That is Montpellier. Montpellier come to this in 6th table in the table, but a win for them. They could go second in the bloody league. That's right. Lens come into this in 8th, and a win for them. They could also go as high as 4th. It is airtight between 8th and bloody 2nd. It's so close, you wouldn't believe it. I've gone with a 1 win for Lens against the form book, against everything, and that'll be a big old boost for Lens as they try to kick on this season, of course. Into Sundays we go. Nice, which is a bit of a nice against Rennes, of course. They played each other in the past 99 times, 40 wins for Nice, 32 wins for Rennes, and 27 draws, of course. Heading into the last 6, so 3 for Nice, nothing for Rennes, and 3 bloody draws, of course. Last time out in league action was back in January 2020 in Nice. It was a 1-1 draw, of course, which was not very nice. Casper Dolberg on the score sheet with Flavia Tate getting an equaliser for Rennes. Heading into this, though, 2 teams in very rugby form without a win in 4 for Nice, which is not nice. As for Rennes, they come into this without a win in 5 in all competitions, including Le Champions Ligue. So 2 teams looking for results. Of course, the bookies odds on this one: Nice 90-10 for the victory, 23-10 is draw, 11-8 is your Rennes. Rennes come into this. They're ninth in the Royal table. Yes, they are. Of course, a win for them. They could go up as high as 7th. Of course, Nice, which are 11th at the moment, free falling at the moment, but a win for them. They could actually go as high as 8th, above Rennes in the table. I've gone with a draw on this one. I don't know. I'm not too sure about if I need to see if they've been a new hire really for Nice, but really, I just don't think they'll get anything out of this game other than a draw. Next up, we have Brest Cheeky up against Reims, of course. Let's take a close look at this one then. They showed the 18 times, about 7 wins for Brest, 4 for Reims, and 7 bloody draws. Of course, the last 6, 3 for Brest, 1 for Reims, and 2 bloody draws. Last time out in Brest was a 1-0 win for Brest back in August 2019, and it was Getaban Charbonnier on the score sheet for the hosts. Reims have actually failed to win 9 last 10 matches away from home. They come into this without a win in 4. Meanwhile, Brest come into this just 1 defeat the past 5 in all competitions, including maybe a friendly there, and that last match was that defeat against Bordeaux. Of course, heading into the bookies odds for this one, the hosts are 23-20 for the victory, 5-2 draw, 11-5 is your Reims. Of course, Reims coming to this in the relegation playoff spot with 10 points on the board, but a win for them. They could go as high as 14th. Brest are in 12th, and a win for them. They could go as high as 8th in the table on this one. I've gone with a cheeky 0-0 draw on this one. Nothing really to see here. Nothing to see here. Moving on, next up we have Lorient taking on Nîmes. They played each other 9 times in the past, 4 wins apiece and 1 bloody draw. The last 6 sees 2 wins for Lorient, 3 for Nîmes and 1 draw. Last time out was at Nîmes. It was a 1-0 win for Nîmes back in Ligue 2. Last time out at Lorient was a 2-1 win for Nîmes, of course. You're going to go all the way back to 2002 for Lorient's last victory over Nîmes, which was in the French Cup, and it's back in 2002, 18 years ago. Lorient actually failed to score in the last 6 matches. They've also lost the last 4 as well. Nîmes have actually lost the 6 of the last 7. So 2 teams rugby form. 1 win, 6 for Nîmes. That was against Reims. Of course, on the flip side, 4 defeats on the spin for Lorient. Heading into this one, I'll look at the situation in the league. 23-24 Lorient, 9-4 is your Nîmes, 25 is your draw on this. Of course, Nîmes are in 16th spot, but over for them they could actually go as high as 14th. Lorient are in the drop zone, and for them they could actually go as high as 16th above Nîmes in the bloody process. Don't see much in it. Going with the 1-0 win for Lorient. Hit and hope, really. Hit and bloody hope. Next up, we have Nantes up against Dijon Mustard. They played each other 17 times in the past. 8 wins for Nantes, 4 wins for Dijon, and 5 bloody draws. Last 6 sees 2 wins apiece and 2 bloody draws, including a draw last time out, which was at Dijon back in February 2020. A 3-3 bloody draw. Last time out in Nantes was back in around about this time last year, actually, of course. 8th of December. It was a 1-0 win for Nantes. Ludovic Blas on the score sheet for Nantes. Heading into this, Dijon have actually failed to win 12 of the last 13 matches in Ligue 1. They come into this just 1 defeat the past 5 for them in all competitions. That was against Lens. On the flip side, without a win in 4 is Nantes, just 1 win in 6. If you want to look at it, that was against Lorient, 2-0 win away days for Nantes. Heading into this, Nantes 4-3 on for the victory, 11-4 draw, 7-2 is your Dijon mustard on this bad boy. Of course, the Dijon coming to this bottom of the table, but a win for them. They could actually go as high as 16th in the league. Nantes coming to this not in too much form, in 14th spot at the moment, 13 points at the bottom. Win for them. They could only go as high as 13th above Metz. I've gone with Nantes on this one. Nantes to take it with a 2-0 win at home. And again, kicking themselves up the table a little bit. Next up, of course, Strasbourg up against Metz. Of course, they played each other in the past. How many times? 107 times. 27 wins for Strasbourg, 47 wins for Metz, and 33 draws. The last 6 C's, 3 wins for Metz, nothing for Strasbourg, and 3 bloody draws. Last time out, and Strasbourg was all the way back in 2019. August it was, 1-1 in the end. Strasbourg's goal coming from Adrian Thompson, Habib Diallo on scoring for Metz. Heading into this one, though, Metz are without a win in 4. The flip side, 1 win in the past 5 for Strasbourg, and that win was against Nantes the other day. So, yeah, they're coming to this with a better form. 21-20 for Strasbourg for the victory, 9-4 is your draw, 14-5 is your Metz on this one. Of course, Metz coming to this in 13th and win for them. They could actually go as high as 9th. Strasbourg coming to this in 17th and win for them. They could actually go above as high as 14th above Nantes in the table if they're to be victorious and get a bit of luck. I'm going with Metz, though, with an away day win, 2-1 win in the bloody end. Kicking off further, we have Lille against Bordeaux. This one's a bit fruity, of course. Bordeaux, unbeaten in 3. Oh, shit. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the last 6. I haven't got the grand scheme of things. They played each other a bazillion times in the past. I'm sure. I don't know who would be the better. But the last 6, 3 was for Bordeaux, 2 wins for Lille, and 1 bloody draw. Last time out in Lille was back in October 2019. It was a 3-0 win for Lille. Benjamin Andre on score sheet, Youssef Yassici, and Loric Remy on the score sheet as well. Heading into this, Lille have actually won 5 of the last 6 home matches, coming into this unbeaten in 5 in all competitions as well, including the Europa League. On the flip side, 3 wins on the spit, 3 games unbeaten for Bordeaux, winning 2 and drawing 1, including a draw against PS bloody G. The bookies odds 7-4 on for Lille, 40-5 is your, 5-1 is your away win. That is Bordeaux. Bordeaux coming to this in 10th and a win for them. They could actually go as high as 8th in the table. Whereas Lille coming to this in 2nd in the table, a win for them. But guess what? They could go Fat W and everything else going their way. I've gone with a 3-1 win for Lille, and guess what? That could send them top of the pop. And then we'll wrap it up with a Bobby Dazzler, of course. PSG taking on Olympique Lyon. They played each other 95 times. That's 41 wins for PSG, 29 wins for Lyon, and 25 draws. Of course, the last 6 is 5 for PSG, 1 for Lille, and no bloody draws. Last time out in competitive action in the league, in PSG, in Paris, was a 4-2 win for Paris, of course, back in February 2020. 4-2 win in the end. Angel Di Maria as well on the score sheet. Kylian Mbappe, Edison Cavani as well, with a big fat OG from Marseille. On the flip side, Martin Terrier and Moussa Dembele on score sheet for Lyon in a 4-2 Bobby Dazzler. PSG undefeated in 36 of the last 38 matches at home, scoring at least 2 goals in the last 10. Lyon have actually won 6 of the last 7 matches as well. They're coming to this winning 4 in the spin. PSG unbeaten in the last 4, winning 3 and drawing 1. On the flip side, the bookies odds, PSG 15-8 for the victory, 15-4 is your draw, 17-4 is your Lyon. Of course, Lyon coming to this in 3rd, and for them, they of course, PSG, if they will win and even a draw, probably will maintain it. Top of the league status, of course. What do we think on this one? I've gone with a win for PSG, a repeat of the last time out with a 4-2 win in the bloody end. And again, if I'm right, which I bloody well hope so, this is what the table will look like at the bloody end. PSG leading the charge, 2 points clear of Lille. Marseille up to 3rd, of course. Lyon, biggest losers, now going 5 points adrift into 4th spot. Lens up to 5th. Down the foot table, Dijon, Strasbourg going down. Nîmes also in the discussion as well. That's, of course, my picks for Ligue 1. Of course, match number 14. Of course, be sure to get your picks in nice and early for this one and the rest of them. And that's it, my friends. Be sure to give the video some love and smash the thumbs up. And, of course, smash your subscribe button to keep you bang up to date with all things Ligue 1 Blackburn Rovers related. Whoa, football, we're getting it all here under one roof skin. Again, if you want to support the channel in another way, we're trying to get up to 25 patrons. And the best way to do it is by checking out the link down below, patreon.com/Roverseas. A big thank you to Stephen McNeil becoming the latest member of the gang. And again, if you check out the links down below, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook as well. I'm also on those platforms as well. But that's it. Of course, games are coming thick and fast across the board, across the nation, across the world, and we're trying to keep up to date with them right here at Blackburn Roverseas. Until then, though, be safe, mask up, and I'll see you all on the other side.